In this video, I want to stress the importance of having re-inkers available for all of your stamp pads, because depending upon how often you use a pad, you may not even be aware that it's going dry. But you don't want to get in the middle of a project and get ready to ink something up and look at the stamped image and realize that your ink pad is just dry. Having that re-inker handy saves a lot of frustration. I don't have to wait for an order to come. Now you can see what I do here as I just go along the surface, but I don't want to overdo it. This pad is actually really dry, and so it's taking a while for that ink to set in. One handy tool, not Stampin' Up!, that I like having in my work area is a little gelato spoon, because this flat edge, this little square flat edge up here, is great for coming back and just kind of adding a little bit of pressure to a sponge. Think about like a dry kitchen sponge, and it doesn't absorb all the water right away. So coming back with this spoon saves my fingers and my fingernails from getting all colored from the ink, but I'm just pressing that ink down into. Sometimes I wrongly am tempted to go back and add even more ink, but learned from experience that you need to test it and make sure, because it is possible to over ink the pad. Now this pad is really dry because I can see an area right there in the middle that isn't softening up quite as well as the rest. So we will just try this and see how it works after I get all the ink in here. I am going to take a Kleenex and wipe that off just to keep it kind of clean in my drawer. Don't want to transfer ink to the other things that are in the drawer. The other thing you'll notice that I do, because I store them in a box and I'm looking down, so I take a little, this must be a 1/4 inch hole punch, and I just punch out of the same color so that when I look down, I know what the ink color is without having to pull the bottle out and read it. Okay, that should be enough time for the ink to sink in. Now let's try this again. Ooh, I can tell already that it's nice and juicy because it's kind of grabbing the stamp as I push it down. Wow, what a difference between a dry ink pad and one that's nice and juicy, and the value of having re-inkers available so you don't have to order them when they go dry, having re-inkers available for all of your ink pads. If you found this useful, give it a thumbs up. Follow me if you haven't done that already. I'm Katie Johnson, and we'll catch you next time.